everybody, and welcome to SPEAKUp Events. I am Julie Schindler, your host, and as you can see, I have a guest with me today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hello, my name is Jade, and well,
How old are you?
I am 9 years old, and I am about to go in 4th grade.
She's going into 4th grade. How exciting. And Jade, you have an older sister?
Yes.
And how old is she?
She is 16, almost 17.
She did. She just turned 16. How exciting. Well, Jade is our reader today. So we are excited to have Jade join us. And it's nice that I don't have to read. I have a few littles in my life who have been watching our story times back, and they tell me I talk a lot before I start my story. So today we are going to go into our story, and then we'll do all of our updates after. But I want to thank every single one of you who have been part of SPEAKUp events and Florentina's Footsteps over the last year. Florentina has just finished her frontline treatments that are available to her in the UK. And our little warrior had her end of treatment scans yesterday at GOSH. And while we await those scans, please keep the Burton, Marino, and Florentina's family in your hearts. Put them right there in their heart and hold space for them as they try to find a new normal as they are finishing raising the funds for Florentina. And you will see when you click on Florentina's fund, we are at 80% to our goal. That is huge. You have helped us raise over 200,000 British pounds for Florentina's flight for additional cancer treatments and trials that are not available in the UK. We have less than 50,000 pounds left to raise, and you can help by donating to the Just Giving Fund below. And now we are going to get into our story. So Jade, can you tell us what our story that we're going to be reading is called today?
It is called SWATCH, the girl who loved color.
So we're reading SWATCH, the girl who loved color. And we have a huge stack of new books in our Florentina and Friends Storytime studio all about color. So let's dig into SWATCH. And let's see if we need to remove our, that's going to give us a little bit more space.
In a place where colors ran wild, there lived a girl. There was wilder and wilder still.
Hello, the cups.
Her name was SWATCH, and she was a color tamer. She was small, but she was not afraid.
Do you think our crows are going to come visit us today? They've been here every story time so far.
She could run with the wildest shades, train them to dance, and do magic.
Look at that magic. Do you see all the colors, Florentina? Do you see the blues and purples? Do you see any yellow on the page? Ooh, there's some yellow. Let's see. Okay.
With a little patience, she learned to hunt the rare ones. Bravest Green shot up the first week of March. In between, Gray lived on her kitten's leg.
And Mama Kitty joined us for our story time today. She's sitting right here at our feet. And so we have been petting kitties, and we have 2 puppies who would really like to be on the bed with us, but they're laying in the sun.
Rumble, tumble, Pink rolled through the sky on the heels of outgoing thunderstorms. When she called them by name, they would come to her because Swatch loved the color, and the color loved Swatch back.
You are such a good reader. I love your animation. Do you see those colors? Rumble Tumble Pink is giving her a hug.
Swatch had never thought of capturing a color until the day she lowered just a lay blue straight from its nest into a jam jar. Stay, Watch said, and the color stayed. How beautiful it looked behind glass. You should use it, friend, she said to Blue.
So she captured her color in a jar. Look how cool. And we have Best Laid Blue.
So she caught one more, then another, then another.
Look at her catching her colors. She looks like she caught the sky and the moon. Oh, she picked up all the colors in the garden. And the fire hydrant is now red in her jar. And look, she took the spotlights with her, the green. How many colors do you think she's going to catch?
Soon, Swatch's room was full of bursting colors. The colors circled, restless in their jars. They were magnificent, but there was still one color left to catch.
What color do you think that she has left to catch? What color may you not see on the page? Look at the kitty. Look at his little paw prints. He has color all over him.
Morning came, and there was a fast and fading and fierce, the king of all yellows, bloomed on the sidewalk crack. In spite the shadows, Swatch was ready. At last, yellowest yellow would be hers.
She is going to sneak up on yellowest yellow. Do you think she's going to be able to do it? Do you think she'll be able to capture the yellow in the jar? Let's find out.
Suddenly, she heard a small sound. Ahem, said the yellowest yellow. What are you doing? Watch had never asked the color if it wanted taming. Yellowest yellow asked politely, would you like to climb into a jar? Would you like to sit on a shelf right next to Blue? You can make green together all day long if you wanted. I'll poke holes in the top and I'll feed you dinner. But Yellow was knowing that there was no way to live. Said, no, thank you.
So the yellow does not want to be put in a jar and make green with blue all day long. She said that is not the way to live. What do you think they're going to do?
It grew and yawned and stretched and twirled. It bloomed and whirled and leaked and swirled, spreading, blooming, whistling, and up and up and up. It sprouted ears and pointy teeth. It was big as a house. Roar! When the yellowest yellow, Swatch felt small and her jar seemed silly. She had forgotten the colors were wild, so she shut her eyes and prepared to be eaten.
Oh my goodness. Do you think yellowest yellow is going to eat Swatch? We'll have to find out.
Then Swatch heard something sweet and warbling, like a fleet of canaries. She smelled something warm and buttery, like breakfast. Then something whisked against her knee, purring and soft, just like home. So she opened her eyes.
And what did she see? She thought that the yellow was going to eat her.
She reached out her hand and stretched up to her tiptoes. She found out she could indeed touch Yellow. Hold on, Yellow said and pulled her up.
Where is she going to go? Look at her, flying high. This is going to be an adventure.
Up, high up over the rooftops, she called her colors, name by name, and then they came to her.
There must be someone at the door. And now we have, let's see what's next. Oh my goodness, what is Swatch doing? We just had a little visitor with we just had 2 little baby kittens that just arrived, that they were going to be fostering them. Okay, we will get back to our book. I'm so sorry for the intrusion.
There's
no. So she called her wild colors out of the jar. We got distracted by kitties, didn't we? Called them out of the jar, and they all went flying together. Oh, here we go.
Together they made a masterpiece.
And together all of the colors created a masterpiece. How neat is that? That was a really great book, Jade. And you did a really good job on your animation and the way that you read it and your inflections. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Do you enjoy reading?
Yes, but sometimes I kind of get a little bored from it because sometimes I read too much.
Oh my goodness.
There's no such thing of reading too much.
Too much? Is there any new books that you've read lately that you're enjoying?
I'm enjoying The Wild Robot. Let's see.
The Wild Robot.
It's a little robot that got stuck on an island. Well, and there's more robots, but they broke apart in pieces before they came.
Oh my goodness. And where did they come here to Earth? Or where did they?
They just broke in pieces and they fell, or they died, kind of.
Oh my goodness. Do they have any names to them?
They're just everyone, all the robots' name were Roz the Robot.
Gotcha. And do you have any plans for the summer that you're excited about?
After this, I'm gonna go with my cousins.
Where are you guys headed?
We are gonna go longboarding. I don't know where, but I'm gonna just have some cousin time.
That'll be fun. Do you like to longboard?
Yeah. I did it yesterday. I do it mostly every day, but I love longboarding. I will never get sick of it.
Really? Well, it gets you outside, and you get to go pretty fast?
Yeah, and I don't go too fast because I don't want to fall.
Yeah. Have you learned any tricks on your longboard?
Not yet. I can't do much tricks.
Not yet. You're learning.
Yeah, I'm still little.
But now you get to stand. You stand upright on it. It goes pretty fast, right? So you get to balance and maneuver yourself on the longboard, which is like a skateboard. It's just longer, right? And so you could put your whole body on it. And have you taken it down any hills?
Yes, a lot of them.
Oh my gosh. Tell me about your hill experience.
I normally, when I go on like a big hill, I go like I go side to side.
That's smart because it
So-
stops you from going too fast.
Yeah, I go side to side to keep me going slower and slower, so I don't have to go faster and faster and fall.
And have you had any falls? Have you had any falls on your have you had, you guys, I'm live. If you want to join our story time, you're more than welcome to. We have a house full at the moment. We are going to be fostering 5 little kittens that lost their mama, and we have a mama kitty here who's joined our story time, and so we are going to get to know our new foster kitties, and Jade and I are going to be exploring all of our new books on our story time, and we get to go in the pool today because it's nice and sunny. So thank you so much for joining our story times. I want to let you know about Florentina and the fight that we are in to raise the additional 50,000 pounds for her Just Giving Fund. We have raised over 200,000 pounds with your help. And today we reached 80% to our goal. So we are flowing love. Mama Kitty is here too to flow you some love to the over 2,894 hearts that have joined Florentina's fund to help her to receive the benevolent vaccine, which is trial cancer vaccines for neuroblastoma children that are not available in the UK. And we are so close. So we are just finishing off that fund, pouring in to her onto her family so we can get her on her flight and pave her one way to New York City. And we need your help. So please share our story times, share Florentina's story, and connect with us here on SPEAKUp events through our Facebook page, our Instagram. We also have YouTube that is a library of all of our stories. And make sure to connect with Florentina's Footsteps so you can find out all of the details about what is to come in Florentina's footsteps forward. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are excited to get out here and enjoy the 80 and sunny weather. And we are sending you, want to send some love? We're sending you so much love. Just blast it out. Good night, everyone.
Bye.